talk about us out there, you really need to understand the different phase of the journey, right? And people start obviously with a search journey where they are searching and identifying the right product to sell, right? And many of you are attending this session are still in the beginning of the journey where you're still researching and scouting for the first product. I think that's where there are a lot of good softwares like SellerApp out there, which actually can help you to get the initial set of data points to help you, right? And we also took a decision last year to obviously open up our platform for most of the smaller sellers, right? So if you are in the beginning journey, you just started, I think it's the right time because you have platforms like SellerApp, which is available for you completely free, no strings attached. You can come sign up with us and start using the platform, right? So the most important thing here in the search journey is going to be essentially the main data points like, am I going to sell a product which is going to give me a decent profit margin, right? So I think in one of the earlier videos, we actually discussed about the rule of thirds, because 1/3 of your overall price, you basically have to put for your profit margins. And many sellers enter a category, and once they enter the category, either they understand the demand is not up to the mark or the profit is not up to the mark, right? But ensure that you are in a category where there is a significant customer need and the profit margin is there. And this year, obviously, due to all the supply chain issues, I think the sourcing is also a very, very significant factor, because a lot of local sourcing has come into picture right now, and people have actually started sourcing from local manufacturers and local suppliers. So that's also a very important trend we are seeing in 2022, right? So once you start selling a product, and once you get the basics right? What I'm saying about the basics right, in the sense you create a decent listing, you get a good listing with a lot of, you put a significant effort in terms of identifying the right keywords, and you are also optimizing your listing. And once your version 1 of your listing is up and running, I think that's where the advertising comes into picture, right? And you have obviously Wine and other programs of Amazon, which will essentially help you to get the initial ratings and reviews. But again, it's very, very important to get your listings right. And also you also looking at a long term, because you're not just going to sell 1 or 2 products, right? You really want to expand and make yourself as a brand which is like, which people can actually recognize in the future, right? So you really start with that whole long-term gaming picture and create your first listing. And in our case, like, we have close to 300 million keywords which we have captured over a period of last 4 to 5 years, and we try to understand the kind of product which you're going to sell, and then kind of suggest you keywords. And again, you have wide range of functionalities, wide range of features which will help you to further shortlist your keywords, right? It can be based on the relevancy, it can be based on the search volumes, it can also be based on the seasonality, which season which keyword will work. A wide range of data points are again available on SellerApp dashboard, which will help you to further essentially shortlist your keywords. I think Mina has given an excellent framework where he helped you to essentially create that initial set of keywords. So that's the first step. So you created the listing, and then once you start running the advertising, yes, the budget is gonna be super crucial, right? And Amazon, I think it's the same experience for us as well. Like, we have seen, when you have a very, very small daily budget or the overall budget, the campaigns generally don't perform well, right? I mean, the campaigns can either not perform well, or you will take a larger amount of time frame to understand what really works for you, right? And you really want to shorten that time period, right? Like, you don't want to spend weeks and months and to understand what works, what keyword, what search term can work for you. You really want to understand this as soon as possible, right? So that's why the initial budget is going to be crucial. Again, depending on the category, like we obviously suggest all the way from $100 to up to $500,000 as a daily budget for you to start when you start launching the product, right?
Hey, it's Riya Mittal here. Before you leave, make sure to subscribe to Seller App's main YouTube channel where we upload all things Amazon and some how-to guides that will make sure that you're winning on Amazon. You will not get this anywhere else. Until the next time, happy selling.